It has a kind of a magical, gravity-defying feeling about it. You can fly much more low, near the ground, and you can even talk to people on the ground. And you're going slow enough to appreciate what is floating past you. I'm Don Cameron, and we're in the balloon factory here in Bristol, Cameron Balloons. We do special shape balloons, and we can make almost any shape. Animals are most fun, I suppose. We built all sorts of animals, dinosaurs and squirrels and almost everything. We did build a Darth Vader one. We were privileged to have that actually come back to Bristol to fly in the balloon fiesta this year. I was born in Scotland. I grew up in Shawlands and in Stamperland near Clarkston, and eventually went to Glasgow University. I usually put it down to drink, because ballooning started from a conversation in the bar. It was a group of us from the gliding club who decided to build our own balloon, and we built the first modern hot air balloon this side of the Atlantic. It was called the Bristol Belle, and we started work in 1966 and didn't finish it until the summer of 1967. In the early days, we built the balloons in the basement of a house I had in Bristol, and that went on. I first of all employed one person to sew, and I did every other job in the business that wasn't sewing, and gradually we built up. Building balloons over the years hasn't changed a great deal. It's still done with sewing machines. It's still done with a light fabric. This is the main sewing floor. The panels are cut downstairs and they come up here, and they're all marked to show which bit needs to sew to which other bit. You can see here the seam with its 2 lines of stitching. It is quite a big jigsaw. When it's a special shaped balloon, they have to be particularly careful to get all the bits, the right bits together. Here you see people packing a balloon into a bag. They're having to work quite hard to get it in there. But that looks like it's a big one. It's quite heavy. People sometimes ask us, what shape could you not do in a hot air balloon? And I have to say that a pedal bicycle would be very difficult. Anything that has a bit of bulk to it, a bit of shape, a bit of volume, we wouldn't admit defeat on. So this is used for cutting out special panels. It's often used for cutting out panels used for artwork and lettering on the balloon. The critical problem about designing special shaped balloons is you can design the shape, but you have to be able to flatten it out to give the flat pattern that you cut out on the cutting table. One lady sewing will be in charge of one balloon, so they follow it from start to finish. So it does give them the fun that when they see it fly, they can say, I made that. It's totally different from being in an aeroplane. Flying a hot air balloon is a kind of magical experience, but it's hard to explain. You really have to try it.